Shedeur Sanders, whether you love him or you hate him, just had an eye-opening debut. I'm certainly not one to overreact to one game, but I was still impressed and want to cover some of the stuff I saw from his tape. We aren't going to discuss every play he had out there, but I thought we'd go over the course of the game and talk about it a little bit at the end. We'll quickly dive into the first throw Shedeur Sanders had with a little bullet slant off a one-step drop. It's a tad high, but still a drop in my eyes, but watch his eyes. And that holds Merrig and gives the slant a little more space, showing important nuance. This is a dragon concept that the Browns have called, but Shedeur doesn't even bother reading it to the flat. It was read one and run. And yes, I understand he did get good yardage, but if number 92 was Derrick Brown, I think this could have ended up as a sack. This is arches or trail, and look at the timing Shedeur Sanders displays. The ball is out on time, both with footwork and accuracy on the route wise. Again, the ball is a bit high, but still a throw drilled into his receiver. This is a great rep in Shedeur Sanders' first touchdown pass in the NFL. It's a keeper slide and he starts rolling. He really likes the high corner. Without hesitation, he slips that throw into a tight window for the touchdown. Really impressive rep from the rookie in the low red zone. Another great play made a little bit later in this game. It's Dagger. Sanders drops back, feels penetration and slightly adjusts to it. And as he's readying the throw, the receiver's coming out of the break and the ball is right where it needed to be. The sequence with these next two plays gets kind of wild. They call a high cross and the primary route may have had a chance, but Shedeur instead escapes, directs, and throws. But this catch steals the spotlight. What a one-handed snag. The Browns will motion to Omaha stick and then Dagger on the backside. Slow drop whilst reading his left side. Pressure comes in. He moves aside, plants his feet, and rips it in the Dagger window for a touchdown. I love seeing the progression and the poise to complete the play through pressure. I know I said we'd go in order of the game, but the first half had so many good plays, and to be honest, I think it's the best I've seen the kid play. Sanders impressed with the on-time throws and his arm. It looked like the best version of himself I've ever seen. I know he has this over-the-top release, and I had some issues with his footwork in college, but in this game, I really liked what I saw. There was more velocity throws, and his feet looked a lot more clean. We'll have to retrace our steps now and go through some of the negatives after looking at so many of the positives. My biggest issue from this tape was the lack of check down usage. I only saw one check down the entire game, and I thought he struggled to read backside overall. This was the last throw he had, and it's a good display of what I wished he could do all game. Read the eyes. He goes from 1 to 2 to 3 and check the ball down all the way through his progression. They have a frontside bang pivot concept called here. 1, he had the bang open as he looked at it. 2, instead of going from the return to check down, he quickly moves around in his own end zone and threw with bad feet, causing the ball to die on the spot. Same concept, bang pivot. And as that back foot hits the ground, the pivot has the best chance to win, and he passes on that, but remains on the same concept, throwing the bang and what is probably a turnover-worthy play over the middle. If you back it up, you can see the check down was available, he just didn't get to it. Overall, this has to be the best tape I've watched from Shedeur, and I've watched a lot. I thought his timing was really good, the bad habits in the pocket have lessened, and I'm telling you, he figured something out or unlocked a little bit more in his arm. Like I said in the beginning, like him or hate him, he did well, and if he continues to do well, I think we can see a lot from Shedeur Sanders playing in the league. I know everyone seems to have an opinion on this topic, so let me hear it down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, go down, subscribe, go to the past content on the channel. It would mean a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.